Okay, hello, and welcome to the review part of the video. Mike, don't cut the video where I'm still frowning like this. Just at least get the laugh in, because otherwise people are gonna think I'm serious. I'm not actually mad, I'm just frustrated. Your laugh just now. The Garp on and Luffy on your shirt would make a perfect thumbnail. Oh yeah, Garp, me, and Luffy. Oh my gosh. Rumors say that you have to put a ring on it to go there. Hi Zed. I hope you have a nice day watching this great show. Muchas gracias. I hope you have a nice day too. It's Luffy's birthday. You have to read ahead for his sake. I can't do it. I can't. But what I'm going to do is I quickly want to see something. So I have a daily journal where I post like something, and I saw on the 7th of May, 3 years ago, I made a post about how many people are watching what on my Patreon, right? So at that time, 3 years ago, in 2021, 525 people voted for One Piece. Like I was asking, what do you watch on my channel? I mean, on my Patreon. 525 people voted for One Piece. 288 voted for Naruto. 174 My Hero Academia. 152 Mob. 110 was Gintama. 105 JoJo's. I was still reacting to JoJo's. Then there was less than 100 people watching my reactions to Shaman King Isekai Mao. What is Isekai Mao? And the Fruits Basket. So my point is, the biggest chunk of people on my channel, on my Patreon, are there for my One Piece reactions. And I think that, you know, they might not be there if I wasn't anime only. So I just wanted to give you a good reason as to why I'm not reading ahead, despite how frustrating it is. How not to be a demon lord, I'm guessing. You didn't even get Luffy a cake, so reading ahead would make up for it. Stop tempting me. So today's episode was Turn Back My Father, Bonnie's Futile Wish. So I have no idea what exactly was this. It did definitely give me NGE vibes, but then I'm not sure. Is it Foggy? Is he in there? Because it looked like she saw something beyond just the big paw thing, right? So we're gonna have to find out what eventually. So last time I just wrote some questions. What's this and where is Kuma going and why? Who deactivated the Frontier Dome and who did Vegapunk call for help? So we didn't get any answers to that today. Episode 1103. Turn Back My Father, Bonnie's Futile Wish. It gave away that Vegapunk can't turn Kuma back to normal, which was new to me. Oh, sorry, yeah, I get that, but I don't know why I said sorry. I didn't think that he could either, but I get why, just in case. But I never thought that he could. I'm going to read the chapter. Which chapter is it? I ended on 1071, so I guess I'll just read from there. The rest of 1071 and the first 7 pages of 1072. So let's get started. I'm going to keep my notes open in case I want to take note of anything. So it starts with, we saw so little of Zoro. It was so little. I'm so sad. It was just like a brief moment. No wonder we didn't see their ship below. Let's destroy it now. And then Kaku says, in a jiffy. Tempest Kick, Sky Slicer. And then it happens a lot faster in the manga. There's no scene with Brooke. So he literally just says, in a jiffy, he kicks, and then we just see Zoro's silhouette waking up and his sword, and then whoosh, you know what this made me think of? An episode from yesterday, and I'm not going to spoil which anime, but the guy was looking this way, and then the other guy sent a blast, and then the guy just backhanded the blast away. Bah! That was so good. But this was very good too. Who dares to disturb my nap? He looked like I thought it was cool to some extent, but the way that when he opened his eyes and it was all red, he looked like a robot android thing waking up. I prefer just kind of like the more mystery over there and then this expression. So then it ends there. We literally get a single page with Zoro's silhouette and his expression. But this is honestly worth it because look at that face. Look at that I just woke up face. Don't you want to just wake up next to that face? Even if he's mad at you for waking him up, I'd be like, you know what? Let's do something fun and then you can go back to sleep. Okay, anyway, what? Shaka, the Frontier Dome has been restored, but we let CPO get inside. CP0. Oh, drat, we were too late. They're going after the Straw Hat ship then. Yes, it would seem that the ship guards are in combat at the moment. We must hurry to assist before we lose our only means of escape. There, you see, I told you we were going to fight. 2 years ago, Zoro woke up when he tried to fix the ship, but this time Zoro woke up when he tried to destroy the ship. The contrast is good. 2 years ago? Do you mean in Animaechan years? Or because Enies Lobby was more than 2 years ago in One Piece years, right? At Water 7 before the time skip. That was 2 years ago. Didn't he also wake up on the ship in Enies Lobby though? Like when they came to Water 7, to fix the ship and he went to go check. Oh, he's talking about in One Piece time. Oh, in the One Piece world. Oh. When I said One Piece time, I meant in terms of when that part came out in our world. But I get what you're saying now. In anime time. One Piece years, when Kaku went to check out Mary. Oh, so that happened 2 years ago within the anime pre-time skip. But in our time, in terms of real time, when One Piece came out, how long ago was that? 17 years? Didn't Vert say it was like 17 years? That's crazy. After all this time, for Oda to draw like that kind of parallel scene is pretty cool. I told you we were going to fight. Hey, you guys! Luffy! We're leaving already, but we just got here. Come on, I want to relax. Yeah, I do too. But remember, this is a government island. And you saw Rob Lucci, didn't you? But, oh, have you seen Bonnie? A pirate girl with long hair. Speaking of, how does he know it's a girl? Did he do pat-pat? I'm kidding. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Vegapunk? Ah, stop, Bonnie! I'm in a hurry right now, but I promise I'll explain. Would you just let me speak? But he won't explain. That's the thing. All he can explain is why he won't explain. So. Speaking of which, can you return my father back or not? Those are your only two options. Then I can't. I'm sorry, but there's a good reason. So she chases him, but it's not as long of a chase. And then it skips to Kid. A stretch of sea in the New World. Whoa! Why is that fish so huge? Get up, kid. We've reached land. Shall we disembark? Shall we? You gotta ask. What island in the world could possibly make us hesitate to... Well, I'm fairly sure. This island is the home of the giants. Elbaf. Da-da-dan! How long has it been since Elbaf was mentioned? You know, from Little Garden? How long has that been? Sorry, my nose is itchy. So they arrived at Elbaf before Usopp. Interesting. I did not expect that. A stretch of sea in the New World. Whoa, why is that fish so huge? Oh, I read that. Next page. Navy HQ, base G14. You can't do this, Vice Admiral Garp. We're just about to set sail for Egghead. Don't undercut our manpower. Hey, lighten up, doll. Wahahaha. This isn't funny, Garp. Also, if you're really going to go pick a fight with an Emperor's Island, I assume you must have permission from higher up. Huh? Why is that? How many decades have you been in the Navy? It's fine. I'm already here anyway. Already here? Helmeppo! Get out here! Is that a pirate? Someone's calling out Helmeppo by name. He's gonna kill him. Oh, it's Vice Admiral Garp's ship. Vice Admiral Garp? Oh, thank goodness. It's Kobe. Blackbeard's got Kobe, and there's nothing I can do. Quit your weeping, boy. Here's what we'll do. Get on board. We're gonna sail for the pilot island full of lead. I thought it was beehive. Thanks for remembering that. I prefer to hear thanks in Spanish. Well, I was just stopping by to say hello. Keep enjoying. How do you say goodbye in Spanish? Sayonara. You have to teach me. Have a nice day. Bye. Adios. Adios, muchachos. Little Garden was in the anime in 2001. So Beehive and Fulla Lead is the same name basically. Why? We'll wipe the floor with those pirates and rescue Captain Kobe. And then they say, Vice Admiral Garp. That was such a great scene. I like Garp a lot. Now I have to wait. Okay. I didn't think I couldn't. There was no note. Adios or hasta luego if you want something more like see you later. Hasta luego. That's a nice one. Now I have to distract myself. With what? I don't think there was anything in particular. The first 7 pages of 1072, there was more? Oh yeah, Bonnie! Trying to trick him. Yay, I can read more. Even if the world doesn't agree, I know that she is a living, breathing person. A true and undeniable human being. It was a success. That's interesting. That's something I'm going to take note of. So let me copy that part. Because what does it mean? What is Bonnie? How was she made? I'm certain of it. And this is one great step toward the creation of world of peace. How exactly is... I'm assuming he's talking about Bonnie. Because it was happening at the same time. Like, I mean, the scene with Bonnie. And then... Wait, let me just put that on my notes page. How do I put a picture in here? Who knows how this works? No. I just want to stick the picture there that I screenshot. Wait. Like this? No. Like this. Oh, I found it. Image from photos. And then this one, add. So it should pop up here in a bit. There we go. So even if the world doesn't agree, I know that she's a living, breathing person. So what exactly could he have done? Like, why would people argue against Bonnie being a living, breathing person? How did he make her? That's the question. The real name is Fulaled, and they also call it Beehive because there are so many pirates there that come out like bees out of their nests. Oh, so it's like a nickname. Okay. It was a success, but what was a success? What was a success? Is this about how Bonnie was born? Born sounds like not the right word considering something was a success, but we don't know. We'll see. Okay, so then Dr. Vegapunk, director of MADS, Laboratory for Peace. And how exactly is her success, her birth, a success and a step towards the creation of world peace? How exactly is her birth a step toward the creation of world peace? That's quite intriguing. I don't know. It feels like a lot of pressure to put on, the birth of a... But okay, we'll see how it goes. So then she pretends to be hurt and he panics. Oh no, are you truly hurt? We need the medical team. Help, Bonnie's hurt. And then she says distorted future and she makes herself big. Like, easy pink-haired girls equals world peace. Fair enough. Right, yeah, stop this, Bonnie. Killing me won't. Age skewer. And then she skewers him and all his years pop out of his chest or his belly. And then, curse you. Is this shining material supposed to be my age? You've turned me into a powerless child. Give me back the sparkling gems of my experience. Don't worry, my powers do not work on living things indefinitely. You said there's a good reason. Let's hear it. Why did you kill my father? But Bonnie, if I tell you, then I'll... and at Red Port, Kuma is climbing up the red line. There's no way he can get to the top. What is at the top of the red line again? If I tell you why, Bonnie, it will only hurt you. And that is why I made a promise to Kuma that I would never tell you the reason why. Mary Joa. So why is he climbing up to the celestial dragon's home? You had a good reason for killing my father, but you can't tell me why. Do you think I'm some kind of idiot? No, not at all. Please let me down. The decision to take away his free will came from none other than Kuma himself. You're a liar. My father would never choose to die and leave me behind. You killed him. It was hard for me too. I don't even want to remember it. Kuma is a great man. I am proud of my good friend. I love him with all my heart. And that is why I can't tell you. Please, Bonnie, you must understand. The thing is, at least leave her a note saying, I chose to do this. What did you think your daughter was going to do? How did you think she was going to feel? I know that probably there's a reason why he couldn't do that and we might find out. But at this point, it feels like what possible reason could you have for not leaving a small video message that says, I chose to do this. Don't ask why. You'll understand when you grow up or something like that. Just a final goodbye. I don't know. Maybe he had something like that and she didn't accept it. We're going to have to find out. For now, we don't know. say it. I can't accept a useless answer like that on faith. This is abuse. And then beep, beep, beep. Huh? Wait, Bonnie, that's not what you think. It's nothing. It certainly doesn't have anything to do with Kuma. Like hell it doesn't. And then she melts the lock or something. Not melts it, but she ages it. And then it got... And then there's a big paw. This is the last page if you don't want to be spoiled on super awesome storytelling. I'll just stay here. So it ends there, and then in the anime, they gave us a picture of his face, and like she was looking at his face. But it was his face in her memory. But usually that would happen like if it kept going, I imagine that we would see his face now versus his face that she remembers, the last thing she saw. Or just finish the chapter, you know you want to. Stop it! People are gonna be mad at me. Didn't you remember last time everyone was like so mad at me? Not everyone, but a lot of people, and they were like, your reaction wasn't the same, and you read it, and you guys are so mean. We'd be so happy. No, but I have to think of the majority here. I like that quote from RuPaul that says, if they're not paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind. But them bitches be paying my bills, so I have to mind. Okay. Hi, Odinoko. Nice to see you. I feel like all I can do now is give my score for this episode. And I want to write one more thing. Like, what is Bonnie seeing? And can't we just make a poll here, see what option wins? No, it has to be a Patreon poll, because Patreon is where, you know. Here, score. What would you guys score the episode? I think 8.5. Want to add any guesses on what the poor thing is? I don't know. I'm thinking Neon Genesis Evangelion. Some body is floating around in there. But we couldn't see. So either it's just a big paw thing, or it was just blurred out. Like we can't see inside. But would they really blur it out completely? If Kuma wants to fly to Egghead, then it would make sense that the red line is just in the way and he needs to cross it first. That's what I said here. Where is Kuma going? I think it must have something to do with Bonnie. So I think he's either trying to get to Bonnie or... Panya! Nice to see you. I'm sorry my alerts aren't working. But yes, I'm wearing my shirt. I put it tied at the back because I'm wearing a skirt today. And I think it looks more cute like that. It looks super cute. Thank you. I love it. And there was a scene, Panya, in the last episode. And the Garp was laughing like this. Ha, 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 ha. And then I was laughing. And Garp was laughing. And Luffy was laughing. And we looked like a big happy family. Modri says I give this episode... Oh, and thank you for the sub as well. 8.8 because plus points for the Zoro crumbs at the beginning. It just made me more hungry though, a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I give this episode an 8. When Kuma was climbing up the cliff, his breathing sounded out of place and weird. Let me hear that. I agree that red-eyed Zoro thing was a bit much. Yeah, it looked cool in the moment, but I don't think that was necessary. You know, sometimes their additions really work perfect, and then other times, maybe it wasn't necessary. But that's just my opinion. Okay, let me hear this part. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute. I can't listen to it. out of place and weird, but wasn't he struggling? I guess I have to add a couple of points for the boob jiggling. 8.2. How was your weekend, Panya? What have you been up to? What else did I wanna... Oh, here. So we have 8s and we have 8.8s and 8.5 and it's between 8 to 8.8. There's no 9s. I'm gonna have to go with like an 8. It's so tough because I feel like I want more progress. But individually the scenes were so good. Zoro scene, the Bonnie scene when she discovers whatever's behind that door. A Garp scene. So, okay. Hans gives it a 9. The Zoro versus Kaku scene was super clean. The only thing that threw me off was the stars that came out of Vegapunk when Body made him younger. What do you mean? That was in the manga though. Or you just don't like that her power is visualized like that? Because it was in the manga. Or do you don't like how they did it? I liked it. It looks nice. Over there. I liked how Bonnie's powers did that to Vegapunk. I was surprised because she hasn't made anyone younger in front of us, so I didn't know this happens. Vegapunk must have eaten a lot of Lucky Charms. I guess this is the specific move. Skewer, age skewer, and then she's done it to the Marines before, but we didn't see stars pop out of, maybe because his life experience is so valuable. But I get what you're saying, like it was a surprise. You know. 107. Wait, where am I? Oh, here we go. I didn't score 1,102, apparently, but I'll score 1,103. Yesterday, I almost died from bad cramps. Oh, that was me recently, too. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry, Panya. That's not nice. I hope you had someone taking care of you. I hate that. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. It's so tough to score because in terms of progress, I'm sad that it's not. Okay, but this scene was an 8.5, and then this scene was 8.5, and then this was 8.5. But this was very cool. It was short. This is almost like a 9 to me. 8, and this is almost a 9 to me. But I'm just gonna give it a round and about 8.5. Yeah. Rock candy. Oh yeah, that did look like that, like popping candy, like you'd pop it in your mouth and then it sparked like. Okay, that's it for One Piece then. I'm gonna start Summertime Rendering soon, and then I'm gonna have some of my snacks, Panya, because I'm in the mood for a snacky snack. Yesterday I tried the takoyaki umaibo, and it was so good. And I tried also the wait. I'll tell you in a minute. The jagariko. I think that's what I tried. No, kinako mochi. Yes. And that was also really, really interesting and yummy. But I did not expect it to taste like that. It was such a unique flavor. Let's roll. Let's see if a One Piece character pops up. One Piece. One Piece. Oh, Genzo! A One Piece character did pop up. Wait, how long do I have still to claim? Ah, no, it's the first hour. First hour is tough. One Piece. One Piece. One Piece. One Piece. Bye, Soto. See you. Okay, well, I'll end the video here, and I'll see you guys again next week for more One Piece. Thank you to Tanya for my amazing shirt. I love it. Oh, Rando. Nice. I have like a lot of anime shirts by now, so I'm definitely going to try and wear one every week. And like alternate. Like a Friday is anime shirt day or something like that. But it depends because like I'd like to wear this every other Sunday for One Piece. Kinako mochi is actually my favorite. I really liked it. It's like, I ate it in my yesterday's Dragon Ball reaction. So you can, even if you don't watch my Dragon Ball reactions, you can just go check the videos. I think it was in the second video. So yeah, I tried it and it's so interesting because it's soft and crunchy at the same time, and it's sweet and almost salty at the same time. So I didn't know how to explain it, but it was delicious. And it filled me up. That was nice. Okay. So thank you guys for joining me for the review part, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And the mother just got Yuno from Black Clover. And yes, Cherry, you did just roll an orange.